You have heard so much about him. In a few minutes, you're going to hear from him.
I got a lot of good shit to tell you all this evening.
May I ride?
All right.
Rap a little bit right here. May I ride?
Talk to me. Say something.
To the people all and around the world, don't you dare be sour. This is a channel where you can vent and speak your mind freely and expeditiously. It is not intended for kids. Also, it's not what you say, it's how it says. So just be mindful, respectful, and no bashing towards no one, even me. So sit back, chillax, cause it's gonna be a stone groove. Now it's time for the Den with your host, Carlos Stargell, the last. Remember, after they made him,
they broke the mold.
So now here's the Den with your host, Carlos Stargell, the last, aka OG Low or just the OG.
That's me.
I got a lot of good shit to tell you all this evening.
Hey, yo, what's up? What's happening? How y'all doing? How y'all be? What it do? Tell me something good, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters and boys and girls, many and millions of y'all who feeling it, listening, digging it, and checking it out and watching it all around the world. Yeah, just sit back and relax, cause it's gonna be a stone groove. Shit, I can't lose what I can use. Y'all didn't pay no money, so there's no need for y'all acting funny. And don't you dare be sour. So sit back, chill out, and relax, and enjoy the Den with me, your host, Carlos Stargell, the last. Cause after they made me,
they broke the mold.
So now it's time for the Den with me, your host, Carlos Stargell,
the last.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Tell me something good, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, and many and the millions of y'all all and around the world. Don't you dare be sour. Sit back and relax, and it's gonna be a stone groove. Shit, I can't lose what I can use, and don't y'all dare be sour. Don't y'all dare be sour. So, on the real, for real, y'all, I'm all right if y'all all right. So, my question is this, like I just asked y'all.
Tell me something good, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls, and many and millions of y'all all around the world.
Yeah, it's kind of cool out. It was like, shoot, it's not going to get no higher than 49 degrees up here today, up here in Burlington, North Carolina. Yes, it is cold as HE double hockey sticks up here. Yes, it is. I don't know how y'all can take that cold. Hell, I lived in Georgia, and when it got cold down there, it got cold. And just imagine how cold it's gonna get up here in North Kakalaki, especially by the mountains over in the Asheville area. That's when it really seriously get cold. But that's all right. Hey, that's God's doing. We can't question that. But anyway, y'all, I want to thank all the viewers, first-time viewers, recurring viewers, new viewers, unique viewers, you name it. But to the new viewers, first-time viewers, even the unique viewers, if you feel it in your heart and in the depths of your soul, and if you really want to subscribe, please hit that like or the subscription bell.
I sure would appreciate it.
Thank y'all very much. Anyway, yes, I was watching Monday Night Raw, but the bad part about it, I fell asleep before it went off. So I didn't get a chance to watch the end. So shame on me.
Rap to him a little bit right here.
But that's cool though, because I can always catch it on demand when it comes on Wednesday. Yep. Oh, and before I forget,
Rap to him a little bit right here.
just want to give birthday shout outs to everybody whose birthday today, November the 28th. Happy birthday to y'all from Carlos Stargell,
The last.
Atlanta native, Burlington,
North Kakalaki.
bred. Yeah, it feels good to say that. But what I wanted to talk about, I missed the game too last night. So I guess it wasn't too important because I don't even know who won.
Really, I don't care.
But it's all fine and good. Tell y'all one thing. Tonight, WWE NXT. That's what all the action is over there. I mean, I don't see nothing scripted. I mean, they say it's scripted, but I don't see nothing scripted about the way they be carrying on over NXT. They do some dangerous sugar honey iced tea.
Talk to me. Say something.
But it's not as, but I'm going to tell y'all this. It was a time when WWE used to be all about family. I mean, during that golden era in the 80s and before the golden era, we had all kind of wrestling territories. We had the AWA. Other than the WWF, we had AWA. And we had a whole bunch of NWA territories. Yes, we did. You had in San Francisco, Portland, Oregon, Seattle, Washington, Los Angeles, San Francisco, California, even in Texas, world-class championship wrestling. Then you had Central States wrestling, Mid-South wrestling, and you had Florida championship wrestling, Georgia championship wrestling, Mid-Atlantic wrestling. I mean, NWA had it going on with all those territories though. And you know, when all those territories gave in NWA became
WCW.
Yeah, that's why all the talent was at. See, like I said before, WWE was more about family oriented. They were more about the family. NWA,
Any and everything went.
yeah, I mean, now you talking about somebody out for blood. They were out for blood. They was out for the kill. Those were some of the sadistic so-and-sos in NWA. And you know, NWA back then stood for National Wrestling Alliance, not with attitudes, not that. Now, when the rap group NWA came out, somebody asked me, did it stood for National Wrestling Alliance? I said, nope, it's there for with attitudes. So I'm glad they did drop the NWA from wrestling. That way it stopped a whole lot of confusion with the group and the Wrestling Alliance. Just like WWF, they changed that to WWE. Why? Because it had something to do with murdered animals, I guess. Well, shoot, they put it out there. It ain't it ain't our fault. They can't finish what they started. Whose fault is that? Theirs. On the real for real. Ain't nobody's fault but theirs. And that's the truth, the whole truth, and past the quintessential truth. They put a whole lot of stuff out here, and then they gonna come up and say some bullshit like it's not good for you. My question is this: if it wasn't good for us for the beginning,
why the hell did y'all put it out there in the damn first place?
That's my question. You had us all this time, you thinking it was for good, and all this time you had us
Co-signing bullshit.
Yes, exactly what y'all did, and y'all know that co-signing bullshit is not a must. It is not a necessity, and it will get you hurt or killed. So quit putting stuff out there, and you know it's not good for nobody. But I would say something about that, but
I'm a chill. I'm a behave.
because I know if the truth come out, a lot of toes will be stepped on. And I'm not trying to step on nobody's toes.
But some of their toes need to be, they really need to be more than stomped.
They need to be crushed. But see, but on the real for real, I'm trying to start no. I ain't up for this crap. I ain't up for this crap right now. Today is all about peace. Peace, unity, love, and having fun. That's what we need to do more instead of worry about what we don't need to worry about and what was not in our control.
Rap to him a little bit right here.
Talk to me. Say something.
Yeah, that's true. We need to stop worrying about what we can't control. That's the problem. See, I know I say I don't talk about politics and religion, but I'm gonna say this right here while it's on my mind.
Rap to him a little bit right here.
Talk to me. Say something.
I got a lot of good shit to tell you all this evening.
Well, I'm about to tell you right now. Like I said, I really don't like to talk about religion, but I'm gonna say this. Now, everything that was written in the Bible, like certain stuff that Christians don't abide by, but other religions like Islam, mainly Islam, they really, even though they say they read the Quran, don't get it twisted, y'all. They read the Bible too. And the Quran and the Bible are basically the same. Different interpretations, different doctrines. But basically, when it comes down to it, it's really the same. Because we all serve one God. But you got a lot of these so-called devils who turned it around, rewrote it, had it twisted. And again, I'm gonna say this.
Had us co-signing bullshit.
Hey, blessed morning, Teresa. How you doing? I'm fine. And like I said, that's what they had us doing all this time. But now, since this, especially with this generation, one thing, well, that's wonderful, Teresa. I'm on the victory side too. But one thing I can say, a lot of people, even myself, I don't know about a whole lot of y'all out there,
But it's a lot of us who are woke till today.
than we was a few years ago. Now, years ago when I was a kid, I'm just gonna say this. I ain't trying to step on nobody's toes, but I'm just gonna tell it like a TIT is. A lot of stuff they was teaching us in school, a lot of stuff they didn't, a lot of stuff that they were supposed to teach us, they didn't, especially in DeKalb County in Georgia. But a lot of stuff they taught us and had us believing for all this time, I'm just gonna say one word. I'm just gonna say one word with two syllables, and I'm gonna say this from the bottom of my heart. What they taught us,
It was bullshit.
and it really was. They trying to make these so-called historians and forefathers and ancestors heroes, and they were the same ones who did a whole lot of dirt. And then they're gonna label them as heroes?
In the Bible, they say they don't know no better.
Shit, they knew what the hell they were doing. And look, and I hate to say this.
And whoever made them heroes, God forgive me, but they were full of shit too.
Yeah, they were. I mean, and now that they want to take all the monuments and erase all the history that happened with those so-called forefathers and ancestors or whatnot.
Why you want to do it now? Should have did the bullshit a long time ago.
They should have did a long time ago when they should have. Now, you might as well leave left well enough alone now. We know what time it is. And like I said,
we are woke.
I mean, I'm gonna say this before, don't get it twisted. Don't look at me as a racist. Look at me as telling it like a TIT is. Because I'm gonna say this, what I say don't have nothing to do with race, religion, your lifestyle, or none of that irrelevant shit. And I'm just keeping it real. Now, I call any and everybody out. I don't discriminate. If you're wrong, you're wrong. Yes, I'm gonna call you out. If you're good, you're good. I'm gonna call you out with respect and love. But if you're wrong, I'm gonna call you out just like I call in and everybody else out. Shit. I'll call my family out. I'll call my friends out. I'll call anybody out if they wrong. Because like I told you,
I don't co-sign bullshit. Hell, I wrote the book and signed it.
yes, I did. And I'm just gonna say this right here. And in the words of Public Enemy, a lot of that shit that was incorrectly rewritten,
don't believe the hype.
It's of the lies that you've been fed. Because half of these motherfuckers can't get what I said, what I feel, because I'm grown.
We don't live in glass houses, so quit throwing stones.
Yeah, and I had to throw that in. And I'm gonna say this again too. They let certain people off the streets lie from the pulpit, but if brothers like me speak out,
it's bullshit.
and that's for real. I mean, I'm just gonna say this. People who speak their mind and ain't afraid to stand up for themselves, they're looked at as troublemakers and instigators or whatnot. No, we're not instigators. I don't know about them, but I'm not. And I have no problem finishing whoever started whatever, I have no problem finishing. And no, I'm not a troublemaker. Like I said, I don't start it. I don't start nothing. I finish it. And guess what? And that after it's all said and done, I'm not the one. I'm not the one that's going to end up looking and feeling stupid.
They are.
And that's on the real. Because like I said,
Rap time a little bit right here.
like I said, the ones who think they know what they think they know everything, they think they got all the answers right, they don't. Guess what?
They shit stink just like everybody else.
And that's on the real for real.
And a whole lot worse.
So, like I said, the ones who try to get me to be quiet, guess what?
I don't get a damn thing done when I'm quiet.
Cause guess what? Cause I'm gonna speak my mind. But at the same time, I'm gonna be mindful and respectable towards others because, like I said, if I get on somebody, it don't have nothing to do with the group. It don't have nothing to do with that group. It got a lot to do with that individual. Now, no more than one come at me wrong.
That's when the fun really starts.
Because guess what? after it's all said and done, after I'm through, somebody gonna get the soul snatched out of them.
And it won't be me.
So, to the ones who think they can just say and do whatever and feel like they can get away with,
Y'all better behave yourself, because you don't know who listening, who watching it, and guess what? And you don't know what they got. You don't know what they got going on through their mind. Cause after saying all and done, somebody gonna get their butt kicked, and it won't be them. It'll be your stupid ass.
and that is true. But I'm gonna say this right here, and before I close out, and to the ones who get a position, let me say, I'm just gonna say this: when you offer the good position, remember this.
Don't let it swell your head up. And don't let it make you forget who you are, where you come from, and how you made it.
Because those same people who helped you along the way can be the same ones who can bring you down to reality. Now ponder that. Well, guess what, brothers and sisters?
Rap to 'em a little bit right here.
Talk to me. Say something.
It's almost time for me to shut it down for a few minutes, for a couple of hours. But I want to thank all the viewers, first time, recurring, new, and unique viewers. Now, like I said, the new and first time and unique, especially for the ones who haven't subscribed yet, if you feel it in your hearts and in the depths of your soul, please, by all means, hit the like or that subscription bell.
And y'all know I would very much appreciate it.
And I want to thank the ones who took the time to view, check out, listen, and watch the den. And I want to thank my recurring live chat buddy, Teresa Baker, for always joining in on the chat. You know what, Teresa, you know what, whether you know it or not, you're a lifesaver as well. And I really appreciate you for the support. Oh, right on. And do me a favor. Tell Ebony I said hey, and tell her get her head out of bed and plant her feet on the floor. But anyway, y'all, my time is almost up. But I want to thank y'all again for taking the time to check out, view, listen, and watch the den. So, just to let y'all know, I will be back later on. I will try to be back between the 3:30 hours of 3 o'clock, 3:30, the 4 o'clock hour. But if not, it will be between the hours of 5 and 6 and 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Standard Time. So until then, y'all, God bless you. Love y'all. Y'all be good. Y'all take care of yourselves and each other. Peace, two fingers. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to tune in and check out the den with your host, Carlos Stargell, the last.
That's me.
Because after they made me,
They broke the mold.
peace, two fingers.